I welcome you to this enchanting journey as we delve into the mystical allure of the moon, our celestial guardian that has mesmerized humanity through ages. Adrift in the velvet night, the moon is a symbol of mystery and magic, illuminating our path with its ethereal glow. It beckons us to discover the vast cosmos and the depths of our own spirit, serving as a cosmic mirror that reflects our innermost yearnings, fears, and aspirations. This journey will uncover the moon's enigmatic secrets, exploring its cultural, mythological, astrological significance, and revealing its profound influence on our existence. The moon, Earth's natural companion in space, is a barren sphere with a landscape marked by craters and plains. Despite its serene appearance, the moon plays a pivotal role in Earth's natural phenomena, especially the tides. The gravitational dance between Earth and the moon generates the ocean's tides, with the moon's gravity pulling at Earth's waters to create the rhythmic rise and fall we observe as high and low tides. While the moon orbits Earth, it showcases phases from new to full, reflecting varying amounts of sunlight. Beyond its influence on the tides, the moon has long been a subject of human fascination, linking its phases with cultural lore and personal reflection. Though the moon's gravitational pull is powerful enough to move oceans, its direct effect on the human body, composed mostly of water, is scientifically minimal. However, the moon continues to inspire inquiry and imagination, underscoring its significance in both the natural world and human culture. Selene, in Greek mythology, is the personification of the full moon's brilliance and beauty. A titaness, she is often depicted as a resplendent woman riding a silver chariot pulled by two white horses across the night sky. Her Roman equivalent, Luna, shares similar attributes. Selene's myths are rich with themes of love and desire. One of the most poignant tales involves her love for Endymion, a mortal. The story goes that Selene fell deeply in love with the handsome shepherd or king, depending on the version, who was granted eternal youth and immortality by Zeus, with the condition that he would remain in eternal slumber. Selene's undying love for him is said to represent the moon's eternal journey, chasing the sun but never quite catching up, symbolizing the cycles of longing and fulfillment that permeate human existence. Tsukuyomi, or Tsukiyomi no Mikoto, is the Shinto moon god, embodying the beauty and mystery of the moon. According to Japanese mythology, he was born from the right eye of the primordial deity Izanagi during a purification ritual. Tsukuyomi's most famous myth involves a feud with his sister, the sun goddess Amaterasu. After Tsukuyomi killed the goddess of food, Ukemochi, for her offensive way of creating food, Amaterasu, horrified by his actions, separated from him, creating the division between night and day. This myth underscores the moon's role in creating harmony and discord, reflecting its influence on the balance of nature and the complexity of relationships. Diana, in Roman mythology, is the goddess of the hunt, the moon, and nature, often associated with wild animals and woodland. She is revered as a protector of women and children, and has the power to talk to and control animals. Diana's origin traces back to the Indo-European dawn goddess, showing her ancient roots. Her Greek equivalent, Artemis, shares many of her aspects. One of the most famous myths about Diana involves her companion, Orion, a giant huntsman whom she accidentally killed. Overcome with grief, Diana placed him among the stars as the constellation bearing his name. Diana's connection to the moon highlights themes of independence, protection, and the intrinsic link between the natural world and the divine. In Norse mythology, Mani is the god who controls the motion of the moon across the sky. He is the brother of Sol, the sun goddess, and together, they represent the eternal chase across the heavens, with the wolf Skull pursuing Sol and Hati Hrovidnison chasing Mani, destined to catch them at Ragnarok. Mani's chariot journey across the sky symbolizes the passage of time and the cyclical nature of the cosmos. The myths surrounding Mani emphasize the importance of the moon in Norse culture. not just as a celestial body, but as a keeper of time and a guardian against chaos. Nana, also known as Sin in Akkadian mythology, is the Sumerian deity of the moon. Revered as a wise and benevolent god, Nana is considered a protector of herds and crops, showcasing the moon's importance in agricultural societies. He is often depicted riding a bull, symbolizing fertility and strength. Nana's most significant temple, the Ziggurat of Ur, was one of the most important religious centers in ancient Sumer. His children, Inanna, Ishtar, and Utu, Shamash, are significant deities of love, war, and the sun, respectively, highlighting the interconnectedness of celestial and terrestrial affairs in Sumerian belief. Each of these deities embodies the multifaceted nature of the moon, reflecting its physical beauty, its emotional and spiritual influence on Earth, and its central role in the mythologies and religions of various cultures. Through their stories, the moon's mystique is celebrated, revealing its enduring power to inspire, protect, and illuminate the human experience. The emotional core and instinctual nature. In astrology, the moon is fundamentally linked to our subconscious and represents our instinctual responses, emotions, and the underlying currents that guide our reactions and feelings. It is the celestial body closest to Earth, and thus, its influence is felt more intimately in our daily lives. The moon's placement in a natal chart points to how we express our emotions, our instinctive behaviors in familiar and unfamiliar situations, and our innate needs for security and comfort. It shows our nurturing side, how we care for others, and the kind of care we seek in return. The moon rules over the zodiac sign Cancer, infusing those under this sign with heightened emotional sensitivity, intuition, and a strong sense of home and family. Cancer, as a cardinal water sign, embodies the moon's fluid and nurturing qualities, emphasizing the importance of emotional connections and the environment in which we feel most secure. Individuals with their moon in Cancer are often incredibly empathetic, able to tune into the emotions of those around them with remarkable accuracy. Astrology deeply values the moon's cyclical journey, which unfolds through 8 unique phases, each with its unique astrological and symbolic significance. New moon, marking the beginning of the lunar cycle. The new moon represents new beginnings and potential. It's a time for setting intentions, starting fresh projects, or initiating changes. The sky is dark, symbolizing a blank slate for personal growth and manifestation. Waxing crescent. Following the new moon, the waxing crescent phase symbolizes the initial steps towards realizing goals. It's a period for taking action on your intentions, however small those steps may be. This phase encourages determination and faith in one's path, as the visible sliver of the moon begins to grow. First quarter. The moon is now a quarter of the way through its cycle, appearing as a half moon. This phase represents decision-making, challenges, and taking action. It's a time for reflection on what needs adjustment, overcoming obstacles, and committing further to your goals with resilience. Waxing gibbous. As the moon grows towards fullness, the waxing gibbous phase symbolizes refinement and adjustment. It's a period to review and revise plans, focusing on details and making necessary changes to better align with objectives. This phase encourages persistence and the fine-tuning of strategies. Full moon. The peak of the lunar cycle. The full moon illuminates outcomes and truths. It's a time of culmination, realization, and emotional intensity. This phase is ideal for releasing what no longer serves you, celebrating achievements, and acknowledging the progress made from intentions set during the new moon. Waning gibbous, disseminating moon. Following the full moon, the waning gibbous phase focuses on sharing knowledge and insights gained. It's a time for gratitude, sharing successes with others, and understanding the broader implications of personal achievements. This phase encourages generosity and the dissemination of wisdom. Last quarter. As the moon reaches the last quarter of its cycle, appearing again as a half moon but waning. This phase signifies release and forgiveness. It's a period for letting go of past grievances, reflecting on what needs closure, and preparing for renewal. This phase calls for introspection and the conclusion of unfinished business. Waning crescent, balsamic moon. The final phase before the cycle renews, the waning crescent symbolizes surrender, rest, and contemplation. It's a time to rest, rejuvenate, and spiritually prepare for the new cycle ahead. This phase encourages the release of old patterns, rest, and the gathering of strength for new beginnings. Each phase of the moon offers unique energies for personal growth, reflection, and renewal. By aligning with these phases, one can harness the cyclical nature of the moon to foster self-awareness, emotional healing, and spiritual development. The moon's aspects and transits through the zodiac signs and houses in an astrological chart reveal the changing landscape of our emotional and internal world. It moves quickly, spending about 2.5 days in each sign, bringing shifts in mood and focus. Its interaction with other planets can highlight periods of emotional turbulence or harmony, depending on the nature of those aspects. Moon conjunctions highlight emotional intensities and potential points of fusion between the moon's qualities and those of the conjoined planet. Moon oppositions and squares indicate challenges, tensions, and the need for balance between the involved planetary energies. Moon trines and sextiles offer flow, ease, and supportive circumstances that facilitate emotional expression and understanding. The North Node and South Node of the Moon hold keys to our karmic path and soul's evolution. The North Node points towards the qualities we are encouraged to develop for spiritual growth, while the South Node indicates past life talents and tendencies we are called to move beyond. The Moon in astrology provides a rich and nuanced understanding of our emotional and intuitive selves. It invites a journey of constant reflection, growth, and the cyclical embrace of beginnings and endings. By tuning into the moon's rhythms and phases, we can align more closely with our internal processes, nurturing our needs and navigating the ebb and flow of life with greater harmony and insight. Within the astrological realm, Black Moon Lilith symbolizes the dark void, an imaginary point that marks the moon's apogee, or the furthest distance from Earth in its orbit, and a symbol of the untamed aspects of our psyche. Lilith embodies the essence of the divine feminine, challenging societal norms and inviting us to explore the depths of our authenticity, desires, and the parts of ourselves that resist domestication. Lilith's energy in our astrological chart speaks to independence, sexuality, and the reclamation of power. It invites a confrontation with our shadows, encouraging a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and the embracing of our raw, unfiltered truth. As our lunar odyssey concludes, we're reminded of the moon's profound sway over our lives. It serves as a celestial guide, a beacon in the darkness, symbolizing our innermost emotions, dreams, and the cyclical nature of existence. The moon's phases teach us the importance of transformation, the necessity of darkness for growth, and the eternal promise of light beyond the shadows. As we navigate through the mysteries and wonders of the moon, we invite you to join our celestial journey. If you found enlightenment and connection in our exploration, consider subscribing and liking our channel. Your support helps us continue uncovering the cosmic connections that illuminate our lives. Let this journey inspire you to reflect on your bond with the moon. How do its cycles reflect the rhythms of your life? How can aligning with its energy aid in achieving balance, insight, and serenity? The moon's nightly voyage is a reminder that in every ending, there is a new beginning, and in every shadow, a path to illumination.